Trump may no longer be in power, but his bold decisions continue to control the American foreign policy. Take Western Sahara for instance. It seems that the region is heading back to Trump-era policies all of a sudden. Hi and welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host, Vedika. Let's begin. Biden was making every possible attempt to reverse Trump's Western Sahara policies that had managed to bring peace between longtime foes Algeria and Morocco. But guess what? Trump's policies continue to shine, and Biden's sabotage attempts have now been rendered ineffective. How? Let's find out. Algeria has reportedly recalled its ambassador from Madrid in protest of a latest declaration by Spain supporting Moroccan autonomy plan for the disputed Western Sahara. Morocco considers Western Sahara to be a part of its territory. However, Algeria disputes Morocco's claims and backs a separatist group in the region called Polisario Front Movement. Till now, Spain had maintained a position of neutrality in the matter. Spain is considered an important player in Western Sahara because the resource-rich region was once a Spanish colony. This is why Algeria has been left stunned by Spain's latest announcement. On Friday, Spain's foreign minister, José Manuel Albares, declared Morocco's proposal as the most serious, realistic and credible basis to end the prolonged conflict between Algeria and Morocco. A statement published by Algeria's official media describes Spain's new position as an abrupt about turn. However, despite Algeria's reaction, it seems that Morocco is getting diplomatic support on the issue. So you might be thinking, how do Trump and Biden come into the picture? Well, in 2020, Trump had broken an Abraham Accord between Morocco and Israel. What did Morocco get in return? The Trump administration recognized Moroccan sovereignty over Western Sahara. Trump had managed to cool down the situation by recognizing Morocco's claim over Western Sahara. A decades-old dispute was more or less resolved. However, after coming to power, Biden tried to reverse Trump's policy at an unofficial level. With soft signals, he emboldened Algeria and its militias in the disputed region. Biden's policy was to isolate and ostracize Morocco while bringing Algeria to the mainstream. This is why Biden was also seen promoting Algerian natural gas as a substitute after the Russia-Ukraine war broke out. The idea was to project Algeria as a partner of the Western world. Biden's policies soon started fueling border tensions between Algeria and Morocco. However, Biden eventually failed in sabotaging Trump's efforts in North Africa. Spain has defended its stance on the Moroccan Sahara issue, emphasizing that Madrid's support for Morocco's autonomy plan is in the interests of Spain, its security, domestic policy, and stability. Thus, with diplomatic support leaning in its favor, Morocco may soon emerge as the victor in the long-running Moroccan Sahara dispute. Morocco's hold on the region will improve if their differences are resolved. If it improves, the region's resources will be better utilized. Morocco's economy will be strengthened. Furthermore, it has been boosting its military capabilities. The recent Memorandum of Understanding on military cooperation with Israel exemplifies this. Spain's decision shows that Morocco's sovereignty over Western Sahara is being respected in line with the arrangement that Trump had created. At an official level, even Biden administration hasn't been able to junk Trump's decision. This is why the US Deputy Secretary of State, Wendy Sherman, too said, "We continue to view Morocco's autonomy plan as serious, credible, and realistic." Meanwhile, Israel has kept strengthening its relations with Morocco in pursuance of the Trump-era normalization agreement between the two countries. And now, if Morocco's sovereignty over Western Sahara is firmly established, then the North African country will also benefit from rich phosphate resources and access to the Atlantic fishing waters. Morocco's economic fundamentals are thus getting strengthened, and they are vitalized at the expense of Biden's policies.